Hello everybody, my name is Unreal Gaming here, and today we are doing the horror show at Extreme Rules 2020 predictions. First off, Drew McIntyre vs. Dolph Ziggler in a WWE title match. My prediction is that Drew wins and retains the title. Dolph Ziggler does have an advantage over Drew because the stipulation for the match is secret, which means that he's hoping that Drew isn't ready for the match. But, you know, Drew's probably going to win anyway and retain the title. But the match won't be a short one or a long one, because on Raw a week ago, Drew told Dolph that the match will be torturous, so that means the match is going to be at least a decent length, but also that means that Dolph Ziggler won't be Claymore kicked at the beginning of the match. Then the match is over. Hopefully, it's not going to be like the Daniel Bryan Sheamus match at WrestleMania 28. It probably will be a painful match for the two because Ziggler is not exactly a pushover. In fact, he is one of the most consistent wrestlers when booked properly. Then the match is going to end with a Claymore kick. Then at SummerSlam, they will probably set up Drew McIntyre vs. Bobby Lashley or Drew McIntyre vs. Randy Orton. Next, we have Bray Wyatt vs. Braun Strowman in a swamp fight. My prediction is that Bray Wyatt wins since this is a non-title match, setting up a third match with Braun taking on The Fiend. But one thing about the match is that it seems like Bray is trying to break Braun Strowman, possibly turning him heel and joining him. But the possibility of Strowman turning heel and joining Bray Wyatt is very low. Could this match be good? Who knows? Because the match seems like the two matches from WrestleMania 36, the cinematic matches, you know, like AJ Styles versus Undertaker and Bray Wyatt versus Cena. In my opinion, I was not a fan of the Firefly Funhouse match, but I liked the Boneyard match. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't. This match, though, should be long because it probably be the main event of the night. It's going to start by Braun arriving to the Wyatt Swamp, and after 15 minutes of a Firefly Funhouse type match, Bray Wyatt is going to do the Sister Abigail, which is his finisher, and then the match is over. MVP versus Apollo Crews US title match. My prediction is that this match could go either way. Really? MVP could take the title away from Apollo, or Apollo wins and turns heel. The only way if MVP wins is probably be by Bobby Lashley interfering, because due to his past, MVP is normally the jobber type. A possible reason for Apollo Crews to turn heel was that a couple weeks ago, Apollo put his arm on the rope and won, which is not really, well, it's definitely not a face tactic. There's really not much to explain about this match. This match could go either way. So it's basically going to be one of those matches where you watch it and you're like, what's going to happen, basically. It's going to be like a who knows match. Asuka versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's title. My prediction is that Asuka is going to win. The reason why is because a possible Bayley versus Sasha Banks match at there's going to be a possible Bayley versus Sasha Banks match at SummerSlam. It could happen. Sasha loses the match to Asuka, which makes Sasha angry and then jealous about how Bayley has the SmackDown Women's title. And then she will want to take it from her, effectively breaking up the tag team, setting up a match at SummerSlam. Bayley versus Nikki Cross, SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley is going to retain her title. As I said about the previous match, it will set up a Sasha versus Bayley match at SummerSlam. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins in an eye for an eye match. Rey Mysterio wins, that's my prediction. The two are going to fight for a little while, but Buddy Murphy is going to try to interfere, but either Aleister Black or Dominic Mysterio are going to stop him from interfering. At the end, Rey Mysterio is going to beat Seth Rollins and rip his eye out. Hopefully it will end the Monday Night Messiah character, because the character and storyline is getting annoying and they should stop it. This will probably be Rey Mysterio's final match with the WWE, since he is wrestling without a contract, and he doesn't want to sign another contract since Vince won't let him get a raise. With the usage of having CGI, we're probably going to see a fake guy getting ripped out of Seth's head. I feel like this match concept is going to be very, very weird. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles in a tables match. My prediction is that Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura wins. The match will be a tables match, so yeah, the match will be a tables match. So probably we are going to see the New Day carry the match and at the end lose to Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And originally they were going to have a Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus bar fight match, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen at Extreme Rules. Of what I've heard, it's probably going to happen at Friday Night SmackDown. So that's all the matches we have for the pay-per-view, only 7. And surprisingly, there hasn't been one that's been an Extreme Rules match, which is what the name of the pay-per-view is. So, yeah, see you guys in the next video.